this is Lady Boulin. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. You know what? The good thing about haters, maybe it's not a good thing, but an interesting thing about haters is that they are very often dumb. And the stuff that they do ends up backfiring on them. And then they end up looking like, well, dummies. I'm talking about this whole thing about anti-DEI. Now America, and you know the ones I'm talking about, have come up with a new code word for black or the N-word or whatever you want to call it. And it's DEI. Now all of us are getting by on DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, when in reality most of this stuff doesn't benefit us anyway. But they use it to tag on us because at the bottom of the line, they don't want to compete. So these are people who are trying to elevate themselves and call themselves superior to other people without competing with the people, because when they compete, they know even if the playing field is rigged in their favor and they get a head start, they know it's a good chance they're going to lose. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this South Carolina basketball win. These black Americans won the game fair and square. So my question is now, are they going to call this a DEI win? I'm just wondering, asking for a friend. Nothing was more insulting when the boat hit the bridge in Baltimore that these same haters came out and called the black mayor of Baltimore, who was duly elected with 70% of the votes, they called him a DEI mayor and thought it was funny. It's just like when that country music singer came up with that song about trying that in a small town. And then they tried it in Montgomery, and we all know how that turned out. So what I mean is, they come up with this stupid stuff, think they're being smart, and it's really stupid, and then it ends up backfiring on them, and they end up looking dumb. And what about their coach, Dawn Staley? Is she a DEI hire? Well, apparently the University of South Carolina doesn't think so. Dawn Staley receives historic contract extension. Huge statement for women. The University of South Carolina Board of Trustees approved a historic 7-year, $22.4 million contract for women's basketball coach Dawn Staley. Okay? Per the school's press release, Staley is now the highest paid black head coach in her sport and one of the highest paid women's basketball coaches in the country. Her salary is now the highest in the SEC, passing LSU's Kim Mulkey, who is set to make $2.5 million during her first year, per the Associated Press. Okay, so I don't know who's making more than she is, but $22 million over a 7-year period, that's over $3 million a year. So not including bonuses, I'm sure she's getting bonuses. South Carolina announced her base salary would be $1 million per year, with outside compensation starting at $1.9 million in the first year and escalation by $100,000 per year thereafter. The head coach's 2021-2022 compensation begins at $2.9 million, with the final year topping out at $3.5 million per the school. I didn't do this for me, Staley said, according to USA Today. I am an advocate of equal pay, and overall, this is a huge statement for women and for black women, and not just in sports, but all over the country, when you think about how much less they're paid on the dollar compared to men. Since she took over the program, the Gamecocks have reached the NCAA tournament 9 times, including 3 of the last 6 NCAA Final Fours, and won the 2017 NCAA Championship. The program has spent 25 weeks ranked number 1 in the AP poll during her tenure. So that's why she's getting all that money. Dawn Staley is one of the nation's top coaches regardless of the sport. South Carolina Athletics Director Ray Tanner said in a statement, "She has built our women's basketball program from the ground up, and her teams have produced champions both on and off the floor." During the off-season, Staley led Team USA women's basketball to a gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics. So this woman is something serious, and clearly she's serious about her work. So we can wait, but I don't think we're going to hear anything from the haters. I don't think we're going to hear anything from the anti-DEI people, because they won't have anything to stand on. They won't have anything to stand on. It'll just come across as what it is, hatred. That's what I think, but you let me know what you think. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.